Hello, everybody. It's Easter.
Yay.
Yay.
Yes, I have 7 Whoppers.
7 Whoppers. Okay, well, we did this last year, but I think it's really important to always remember and be able to tell the story and the important things that happened to Jesus during this week. So there are 7 of you, and there are 12 eggs. So just take one, and I'll call you. Pay attention to the... You want to take one, too? Andrew said he's going to tell Cheyenne now. Okay, I got... Did you get one? Okay. I got 5 more. Let's... 1. Anybody else want a second one? Okay. There we go. And those 2 there. Okay, now I'm going to call out a color of the egg. And you are going to tell me, open your egg and tell me what's in it and tell me what the significance is of the object that's inside. So the first color is a dark blue. Who has the darker blue? I think that's you, Zach. Well, there's a lighter blue one. It's all relative. That's the darker blue. So what's in there?
I think it's a donkey. This could be a horse.
Why
do these stick up ears? I'm guessing it's a donkey.
It's a donkey. Now, what significance would the donkey have during this time of year?
The donkey is the thing Jesus rode on Palm Sunday.
On Palm Sunday, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on the donkey. We just talked about that last week. Excellent. Okay, so I need a light pink. Who's got a light pink? Yes, that's you, Andrew. Money. How many coins do you have? 3. Do you remember anything that had to do with silver?
Oh,
Coins of silver? Okay, say that again, Zach.
Judas betrayed.
Right, Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, so they gave us 3 instead. So that's what those coins represent. That's what Judas was paid to betray Jesus. He told the priests and the Pharisees and scribes where Jesus was so that they could arrest him. So now I'm looking for the lighter purple. What's the lighter purple? That's pink. I think that's Maya. What's in there? It's a cup or a chalice. And where do you see that? Where do we use something like that? Let's see if Maya knows.
There.
The Lord's Supper, right. The first Lord's Supper, the Last Supper that Jesus had with his disciples. And that's why we have communion today the way we have it. We eat the bread and we drink from the cup. And Jesus began that tradition with his disciples on the night that he was betrayed. Excellent. So who has orange? Okay, Alexis? Let me see. No, the darker orange. Yeah, the darker orange. I'm sorry. Hands. They're glued together.
Alright. So we were praying?
Praying. When did Jesus pray? Can you remember something he did during the last week praying?
All the time.
He prayed all the time, that's right.
Prayed that for sacrificing his life, that he would be happy.
Well, he actually prayed that he wouldn't have to do it in Gethsemane, the garden that was in that part of Israel. Jesus prayed after the Lord's Supper. He went and prayed and asked that he not have to die. But nevertheless, he said, whatever you want me to do, God, that's what I'm going to do. So those hands represent Jesus' prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane. Now, there's another prayer that I'm always talking about, where before Gethsemane, when Jesus prays for his disciples, and that's probably what you're thinking about. And I'm always talking about John 17, when Jesus prays that his disciples will be one so that the world will know that God sent Jesus. And he prays for the people who will become believers because of the witness of the disciples. So that's good. Okay, now who's got the green egg, a darker green egg. Darker green? There's some really dark. The darker green, okay. Andrew? A whip. Now, what happened to Jesus? Right, but they looked him even before he got to the cross. There's a big word called scourging, and they beat him so badly that you could see through to his bones. He really did. He almost died because of the beating. He was whipped so badly. So usually when they crucified people, they didn't whip him as badly as they whipped Jesus. But Pilate thought, if I beat him badly enough, maybe they'll be okay with that and they won't keep asking for him to be crucified. So the whip represents Jesus' beaten before he went to the cross. The yellow egg. Marlo's got the yellow egg. What's in the yellow egg? A chicken or maybe a rooster. Somebody heard a rooster crow. Does anybody know who that was?
Mary.
Peter. Jesus told Peter before this all happened, Peter said, Lord, I'll never deny you. I'll never deny you. Peter says, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times. And that's exactly what happened. After they arrested Jesus, Peter was out in the courtyard outside the place where they were interrogating him. And people kept saying, hey, I know you. Weren't you with that Jesus guy? He's like, no, man, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. We denied him 3 times. So that rooster, Jesus had predicted that that's exactly what Peter would do. Now the light orange egg. It's Alexis. Crown of thorns. When he was crucified on the cross, that's what they put on his head. A crown of thorns. How do you think that felt?
Pretty horrible.
Pretty horrible is a good way to describe it.
I just had one thorn in my finger. That.
So can you imagine if you had thorns inserted into your head all the way around? It's pretty horrible.
I would run away.
Okay, who's got the light green egg? Light green.
It's the cross.
The cross.
The horrible
The
cross.
iconic.
The cross.
The horrible cross. When Jesus was crucified.
Where Jesus was crucified. And why do you think we still use crosses today? If it was such a horrible thing, why do you think we still have a cross? We've got a big cross that's there all the time. We have a special cross that we bring out for Easter. Why is it important, do you think?
Because he died for our sins.
He died for our sins. And because Jesus is no longer dead, he's alive and lives with the Father, it's a sign of victory. The cross is empty, but there's nobody on it. So that's why we take great pride in that symbol of the cross, because it really is a sign of Jesus' victory over death. Because he's not dead anymore. Okay, so let's look at the dark purple. Is that you, Alexis? It's a spear. So as Jesus was hanging on the cross before he died, they wanted to be sure he was dead. So they stuck him in the side with the spear. No. What happens is, and this, you'll like this, what happens is, when they stuck the spear into the side, it burst the bag of waters that's around the heart. And so that basically sent him immediately into cardiac arrest.
But it's trying to bring the instantly.
Right, but they weren't that savvy at that point.
They want that.
Right. They didn't know that much science. Plus, he's high and lifted up. It would have been hard for them to reach his brain. So.
That one's here.
Okay, so who's got the light blue egg? Yep. She's cracking me.
Wait,
Oh,
it's eggs. It's eggs.
There's the yolk.
so what is that, Marlon? It's a cloth.
It's a yolk.
Anybody know what that might mean? When they took Jesus down from the cross,
They
they
wrapped him.
wrapped him in linen cloths. That's how they prepared the body for burial. And because it was their Sabbath, they were allowed to take the body off of the cross so that they were able to bury them before the Sabbath came, before the sunset on Friday. So somebody's got a dark pink egg. Shania? That's your egg. Can we see what's in your egg? It's a rock or a big stone. Now what is the significance of the stone? Marlo?
Used buried.
Is it, Andrew, you were going to say something?
They like to cover like the cave so they know the animals who did it.
Right, they used a big stone to roll it in front of the cave where Jesus was buried. We call that a tomb. And the reason that they did that is they didn't want anybody to steal Jesus' body and say that he had been raised from the dead. So that was a way to protect the body and keep anybody from stealing the body. So we've got one last egg. Who has the white egg?
White. Oh.
Chicken.
The white egg is empty.
Oh.
Andrew? Because Jesus rose from the dead, the tomb is empty. Yay! Excellent, excellent. So it's time for Sunday school. You can keep your eggs, but thank you for helping me tell the story. Happy Easter.